Hello, beauties. Okay, here we are, day 6 of our mini glow up. How's it glowing, girl? Today's topic, I know a bunch of you are going to love. I love the topic. I'm still working to master the reality of it. So, again, this is not about perfection. This is about progress. I have a quote that I have on a sticky note on my mirror, and it says, God is not interested in my perfection, but in my direction, right? So that progressive moving forward and seeing small victories, little wins that we can celebrate in different areas, especially if they've been, harshing on our mellow. So this topic today is about decluttering. Decluttering. Some of you are masterful at it. I probably need to hire you. Others of us, life starts moving fast. We're moving fast to keep up with it. And then there are piles. There are piles of if you're studying, if you're a student, there's piles of books and notebooks and highlighters and pens and all the things. If you love to cook or you're a homemaker, there's piles of, recipes. There's piles of laundry. There's clean piles. There's piles that need to be washed. Projects, right? If you are in a small business that you're creating on your side hustle, maybe even to make it your main hustle, and it has stuff. It has a product or products. There can be a lot of things with that. If you're just a regular human, life can just move fast and we can get caught up in the hustle and the bustle of it. And then all of a sudden we're like, I can't do this anymore. This happened to me just last week. I had a brand new package of Q-tips. Well, the old Q-tip that was empty, that cardboard thing, was in the drawer. But I still hadn't taken the time to take it out of the drawer. And so stuff just kept getting piled into this empty. Has this happened to you? Are you my people? And so one day I was like, I can't find anything in this drawer. And I got so frustrated. I just stopped everything and I set a timer for 10 minutes and I took everything out of that drawer, put the beautiful new Q-tip perfectly, cut out so you could just reach in there when you needed one or for your beauty needs. And then I organized my eyeshadow palettes next to it, my little combs, my mirrors, my magnifying mirrors, my ponytail holders, and now every time I open that drawer, I go, oh, that feels so good. I can see everything. I know where it is. And it's just sometimes us taking that initiative to stop everything and do the thing that will bring more woosah into our life. Because do you know this about us as humans? Clutter makes us anxious. Clutter makes us anxious. Y'all, we've got enough happening in our life, especially if life is lifing. We do not need more things that are self-imposed that are causing anxiety, right? Or stress or whatever. So a few little tricks for you. It helps to set a timer. I know I was thinking, oh gosh, before I left for Texas and all these events, I thought, okay, I need to get everything together. I'm going to need to pack for this and then pack for this retreat. And then there's that retreat. And then there's a whole national conference in Florida. And so I couldn't find the things I was looking for in my own closet. And so what I did was I was like, stop everything. I'm going to give myself 30 minutes. And y'all, I started pulling stuff out. And I went to the guest closet because I remembered my girlie had left me a couple of those 3-tiered, like on wheels, those drawers. And I knew you could take the wheels off. So I ended up using one of the counters in my closet. And I just put those big drawers up there and put PJs in this one, favorite workout clothes in this one, jewelry in this one, so that I could, and they're see-through, so I can find my stuff. So sometimes we just have to do that. It's not a whole closet org. It wasn't like a throw things out and go. I didn't have time to do all that, but I had time to get decluttered and organized enough for me to be able to proceed moving faster. As a matter of fact, I looked up the statistic so that I could tell you, as your girlfriend, exactly what we're dealing with. When we spend time looking for things we know we already own and yet cannot seem to lay our hands on, Americans spend at least 2.5 days to over a week each year looking for lost or misplaced items. Most studies estimate that over a lifetime, 6 months is lost. 6 months of our lives lost, never to be regained, simply because we don't know where our stuff is. Y'all, I was like, no, I don't want that to be me. So I'm going to teach you some little tricks that I live by. So everything has a home. That's just like a mantra for our family. So this was on a beach trip, and I have 2 of these next to my bedside table. Whatever jewelry I've had on for the day goes into this little seashell. It just does. I'm not going to try. I'm not a good at night person. I'm tired. It's over. I squeezed all the juice. No, people. No. I'm not going to go put it in my cute hanging drawer. I'm just not. I'll do it the next morning because I don't want to look at it on my nightstand. But to take all my jewelry off so that I can wash my face and start the process, it goes in my little shell. There is a drawer in our kitchen that all keys, credit cards that we share, those kind of things go in that drawer. Like, we never come in and lay it on the counter. We never go to one of our offices and lay it on the desk. No, we have to know where the keys are at all times, and the money stitches, right? So that's another great point of contact for me. Also, writing things down. I cannot keep it all in my head. So my date book is either always with me or laid out on my desk so that I can just go, oh, hold on, hold the phone. I need to go write this on my calendar. It doesn't matter if I'm on the phone with you. It doesn't matter if Danny's talking to me face to face. I'm like, hold the phone. If I don't write it down right now, it won't happen. So just some little life hacks like that can get you moving towards a decluttered life. For me, I can't go to sleep. Now, I don't care if there's dishes in the sink. That drives Danny crazy, so that's his area. But I just need to be able to see all my countertops. They need to be show ready. Like Jesus or the president could walk in at any moment and all I got to do is light a candle. So that's a thing for me. Before I go to bed, I just need the counters in the kitchen to be clear and show ready. So what are some of your things? What are some of the helpful hacks that you have created or found that serve you in your life? Because I know this is a topic. And even with my kids, y'all, we taught them that, before rest time or playtime in their room, the big room the toys had to be put away. We don't move on to one thing because otherwise for mom, it would have been a hot mess. So what are some things that you could implement to lower the stress, woosah a little more, declutter so that you feel like, okay, I'll tell you one big thing. As soon as you get out of bed, make it. There is something about looking at a beautiful bed with all the throw pillows and all the things that just I go, okay, there's at least one thing under my control today. Even if it's just making the bed. Okay, how about you? Let us know your helpful hints and tips. Let us know areas that you want help with, and we will come together as a community. Have you found that community tab? Make sure you're participating there. Hope you have a beautiful day 6 glow up, and I'll meet you right back here tomorrow. Mwah.